Ice Vanilla Latte blog. It's been a long, long time.
A long,
Welcome.
long time.
It's been like a week or 3 days.
3 days, 5 days.
A long time.
Long time. How are you?
How are How are you, baby? I haven't seen you in like a week.
Yeah, I miss you. Where have you been?
We only talk now in these lives. We're so busy, we don't talk.
I miss you. Where have you been this past few days?
WORK.
What's that? Work, 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 work,
There's a great place to go when you're broke. To work.
work, work, work.
Great place to go when you're a brokey. To work.
Yeah.
Nice to see you.
Yes. Bigyan mo kita. Kung kita mo. Sarap yan. Yeah. What's going on?
What's going on with you?
What's going on? And I say, hey,
I,
hey. Yeah.
I pulled out the special shirt tonight since I knew we were going live.
What is that? Topo Choco?
Topo Chico,
Topo Chico. I said Topo Choco.
my favorite drink.
Topo Choco. It's Topo
Topo
Choco.
Choco.
I need to charge. Mom. Wait a second. Oh, you do it. It sparks. So, yeah. What's going on, baby? What's that?
I'm going to church.
What church is that? Who's that good-looking guy at the back?
It it looks like I have hair now. Look.
Yeah.
How would I look? How would I look with black hair?
You look funny.
I look funny.
Yeah, because it's only
Hey, welcome.
it's
We
only
have
on
some
the
people.
top.
Huh?
It's only on
Look,
the
how would
top.
I, hey, we both would have black hair.
Yeah. I'll share my
That's
hair to
pretty.
you.
Huh?
Hi. Ho. Your therapist.
Your therapist. Hello, my therapist. I didn't know I had a therapist. Welcome. G ho hi said hi.
Hi. Ho. How are you? We have 13 people in the house.
Oh wow, welcome. If we hit 25 tonight, we don't even have to maintain it, but if we hit 25, we will give away a free iced vanilla latte. So, welcome to our channel. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to leave a comment,
Yeah.
and we will give. And on my birthday on Monday, we'll do a live, and we'll give away a free iced vanilla latte on my birthday, even if we don't have 25.
Yeah.
We'll do it.
No,
We'll do it.
we'll do the first two or first three, something like that.
Yeah, we'll do a birthday special.
Birthday special. Yeah.
Hmm. So, how are you, baby?
I'm good. How are you?
You like you like my new record I bought?
Yeah, it's nice. Cannot really see.
Yeah, because of the green screen.
But it's nice.
Yeah, yeah, I
You're
think it's pretty
welcome.
nice.
You're welcome, therapist.
We have 8 people joining right now. Be sure to comment. Let us know
Let
who
us
you
know
are.
where you're
Let us
from.
know that you're on.
Where are you watching
Welcome.
from?
Yeah, let us know where you are watching from
Are
and
you watching?
how you found our channel.
Just scrolling like this. Oh, let's watch this. From Philippines.
What,
Welcome
babe?
from Philippines. Magandang umaga po.
Is somebody saying that?
Yeah,
Oh, mine's not updating that quickly.
from Philippines. Baguio? Are you from Baguio?
No, it's just my favorite city in the Philippines. I like Baguio.
Baguio. Baguio, Baguio.
So welcome to our channel. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. My name is Jeremy. I am from Baguio, Philippines. Not really. I'm from Oklahoma,
You're from Baguio.
USA. Yeah, I'm from Oklahoma, and Irene, my fiance, is from Arayat, Pampanga, Philippines. Mabuhay.
Mabuhay.
How did I do? Did I sound Filipino?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Greet them in Tagalog.
Huh?
Greet them in Tagalog.
What about Tagalog?
You greet the people in Philippines.
Oh,
In
greet them
Tagalog.
in Tagalog.
Yes.
Mabuhay. Kumusta? Sana all.
Therapist is an American and they moved to Cebu.
Really?
Yes, that's what is said in the comment.
Oh, very cool. Where are you seeing the comments?
On the laptop.
Why am I not seeing the comments? I see the. Oh, there it is. It just took a minute to update. Cebu, I like being English. I just moved to Cebu, so I'm an American. We just moved here to the Philippines. I was born in West Virginia. Very nice. I've
Where
been
is
to
this
West
Virginia?
Virginia.
Where is that?
What? It's
Where?
east. It's east of here. It's a long drive. It's a long ways. Very
Really?
beautiful though. Very mountainous. Very
Really?
beautiful.
A lot of
Yeah.
falls?
A lot of what?
Falls. Falls.
Falls?
Falls.
Like waterfalls?
Yeah, waterfalls.
I don't know. I'm sure. I haven't spent a lot of time there, but I've
Oh,
driven through. But yeah, it's
mm.
very beautiful.
Beautiful.
So so how did you end up in Cebu? Did you Yeah, tell us your
Yeah.
story. How did you end up at Cebu? We'd love to know.
We are a Marites. We want to know.
Martes. Yeah, we
In
want to
the Philippines, you
know.
know Marites is
We want to know everything. Everything.
everything when you end up living in Cebu.
So there's something very special happening Monday, babe. Do you know what that is?
What is that? What is BRB? Business?
Be right back.
Ah, be right.
I think BRB means be right back. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. We'll be waiting for you. What were saying, baby?
Shout
Me,
out from the Philippines. Freddy Cruz. ¿Cómo está?
ready,
Where are you?
Freddy. Yeah.
Yeah, where are you from?
Comment where you from. Where are you watching from?
Oh, we have somebody else. Min Magar.
Min Magar. Hello, hello, Min.
Yeah, we have 7 people on right now. If we hit 25, we will give away a free iced vanilla latte. But we're
Really?
going to have a, yeah. But we'll have another live show on Monday, May 26th, my birthday that you forgot about. And
Yeah.
we'll give away an iced vanilla latte then, even if we don't hit 25.
Ice, baby.
So you see the map behind me, Baguio.
Yeah. Are you
I'm ex-
excited?
yeah, I'm looking forward to going back to Baguio.
Yeah, that's exciting. Baguio, here it comes again.
I'm I'm gonna bring my jacket because it is so cold there.
You need to bring
It's
boots also.
it is freezing.
Boots, boots. Bring your boots.
My snow boots.
Yeah. From
Waterproof boot.
Philippines, Manila. Freddy Cruz. Hello, Freddy. How are you? From Philippines, Manila.
What part of Manila are you from?
Makati.
Really?
No, I'm just guessing. It's from Manila, Manila. Dun, 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 dun.
I look like a ghost with this green screen.
Yes,
Like
because
the
you were like, ooh, ooh.
ooh.
Your body is missing. Look, look. It looks like it's just your head appears. No, buddy. Where's your neck?
Hey babe, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
If if I lost my whole body and I was just a head, but I could still be alive, and it was just my head, would you still love me?
Just your head? I will be
That's
carrying
it.
your head everywhere I go.
No, no body, just my head.
How's that? No one lives just having
I know,
that.
but let's pretend, let's act like it was possible. I know it's not. But if it was possible, and
Yes,
I'm the same person, but I have no
yeah.
body left and it's just my head,
That's
would you
easy.
still
I can carry you wherever I go. Just carrying
would-
your head.
this is this is a really stupid conversation. We need to start being a little bit more prepared for these lives so we can
No, it is like this. I'll be carrying you like, hey, like this wherever I go. See? Uh,
yeah, but you know what I would get I would be scared if you got mad at me and I have no arms to defend.
yes, and I can throw you.
And you know when I would get the most scared is when we're what I would be the most scared when we're out walking and you're holding my head
Yeah.
and we walk past a basketball court.
I will just throw you in the air.
Babe,
No, just
if
playing.
we if we walk past a basketball court and you started getting excited, you're like, I want to go play basketball. I'd be like, no.
It's alright. I will pick you up again.
Or if you ever just said 3 pointer,
3 points?
uh, I never want to hear those words if I was just ahead.
Yikes. Then I will like bounce you first.
Uh, well, I'm glad we have a therapist on with us.
Yeah, therapist, where are you?
Yeah, we need your help. We're talking about some crazy things. So
Dumb things. So yeah, it's Maritas time.
Martha's. Yeah, so let's mark this a little bit. What's happening in the Philippines?
What's happening? No, we're waiting for therapist. Story of the life.
Yeah,
Yes. How you ended up living in Cebu?
Cebu. I've been to Cebu.
Cebu.
I've been to Cebu City. I've been to Southern Cebu.
Really?
Yeah, you haven't been there, have you? I've been somewhere in the
No.
Philippines. You haven't. I like Cebu.
Cebu.
There's an area in Cebu City called IT Park,
Mm-hmm.
and it reminds me a little bit of BGC.
Yeah, it looks like BGC. Similar to
Yeah, it's not.
BGC.
You want to go there? You want to go to Cebu on the next trip?
I don't know. Maybe.
You know what? We should look online at some plane tickets for August and just like pick a place that neither of us have been that we don't know much about. Just
John
pick
White. Yeah,
who's on
John
next.
White.
John White, welcome to our channel. ¿Cómo está? Negros.
Negros Occidental. Wow.
Is that Negros? That's like Dumaguete area.
Kind of. Yeah.
I think so.
Mm-hmm. Wow. We're
Oh,
getting far. We're in Negros now.
yeah,
From Cebu to Negros.
we have people all over the world watching. Thank you for joining.
Yes,
Thank you for
thank you. Thank
joining.
you.
And I'm seeing a lot of new names, so be sure to subscribe to our channel. We're going to do a special live on Monday. Well, Monday in the U.S. Actually, depending on when we do it, it'll be Monday in the U.S. May 26th, which is
Monday
a
morning.
very, very special day because 48 years ago on that day, there was a child born. His name was Jeremy McCaslin.
Negros.
Negros is divided between Occidental and or or
Yenta.
Oriental.
Yeah,
What is that?
it's what is that? Negros Occidental and Negros Oriental.
Hmm.
Occidental and Oriental. It's divided. I don't know much about it. I remember the Rema Occident. What's that? Yeah, the Rema Bible Training Center in Bisaya.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the. It's part of that. What's that? Negros. That's from Negros,
Really?
the other Rema Training Center. Yeah.
So has anyone listened to Elvis lately? I was in a antique store and I bought an Elvis record. It's kind of hard to see because I have my green screen on, but it's behind me. And I have a record player, and I'm really enjoying records. I'm really enjoying listening to records. I like the popping sound. I like the old school sound. I'm really on this kick lately with like um, vintage. I have my vintage watch, my Casio vintage watch.
You get it?
Um, I have a I have a vintage record player, a vintage record. I have what else?
Wow.
My fiance has a vintage boyfriend.
I thought your girlfriend is a vintage. Oh, John
John said
has a girlfriend. Yeah,
my
from Negros.
my girlfriend is from Negros. Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah,
Congr- Congratulations. Is that Messiah? I think
I think
Messiah.
yes. Maybe I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think yeah,
So
it's Messiah.
yeah. So what else is going on, babe?
Nothing is going on here.
What's happening in the Philippines?
I don't know what's happening in the Philippines too.
Hmm. You don't keep up with all the Marthas scene?
No.
Yeah. So if you're new to our channel, welcome. My name is Jeremy. Oh, John said yes. So It is
Yes, yes,
Bisaya.
yes.
My name is Jeremy
Bisaya.
McCaslin. I'm from the United States of America, Oklahoma. I have been to the Philippines. Have I been there 7 times or 8 times? Seven.
7.
7 times. I've been to the Philippines 7 times. And my fiance is Irene. She is from Pampanga, Arayat, Philippines.
Rainy
And for
season has started. Yeah,
rainy
not in
season. Yeah,
Pampanga.
yeah. So she's from uh, Arayat near the non-active volcano. What? Well, they can Google it and see that you live by the volcano. I'm not going to tell them where you live exactly.
No.
There might be crazy people watching.
Yeah.
8 minute walk northeast.
8 minutes walk from the mountain.
Yeah, the
From
house with three.
Pennsylvania, John White.
It's the house with three roosters in front of it. No, I'm kidding.
3 roosters and 2 dogs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and a coconut tree. So
Yes. Chanwa is from
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania is a beautiful place.
Really?
My best friend Tom that lives in New Jersey. Pennsylvania is right next to New Jersey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've been to Pennsylvania. It's very beautiful. The Philly. Have you ever heard of a cheesesteak? The sandwich, the cheesesteak with
Mm-hmm.
the meat and cheese. You ever heard
Yeah.
of cheesesteak? You have?
What is that? No, 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 no.
Oh, it's like a steak sandwich with steak on it and cheese. It's
Steak and
delicious.
cheese? Really?
Yeah. Anyway, it comes from Pennsylvania.
Really?
Yeah, they call it a Philly cheesesteak because Philly means Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Oh,
So they're really that's where they come from.
they have a
They
lot of
are
different
delicious.
cheese.
Yeah, so I've been all over the US. I've been to a lot of places. I haven't been to every state, but I've been to a lot. You're from Pittsburgh. Yeah, I've been to Pittsburgh and I hate to bring this up, but I think Pittsburgh, correct me if I'm wrong, I think that's where the memorial is to the 9/11 where the plane went down. I did a road trip about 2 years ago with my daughter, and we stopped off there at the memorial and got pictures. I think it's in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Really?
Yeah. So you remember 9/11? They call it 9/11 when the terrorists attacked our country.
I don't know. What was that?
Oh, on September 11th,
Ah, yeah, yeah,
2001.
yeah. No, no, now, yes.
They call it 9/11 because nine, yeah. Not babe,
Mm.
not 7-Eleven. Don't think of 7-Eleven,
It's
9/11.
September. September. Yeah. Fine.
Yeah, a little south and east of Pittsburgh. Yeah. Um,
Mm.
yeah, so one of the you always hear about the terrorist attack on New York City
Mm.
because that's where the Twin Towers were, but there were other terrorist attacks that day. There was one in Pennsylvania. There was a plane that terrorists took over an airplane in Pennsylvania and they crashed it there near where this gentleman lives.
Oh,
And there was also one in Washington, D.C. on our Capitol.
really?
So, yeah.
At the same time?
Oh, yeah. I mean, not, they didn't all happen right at the same second, but the same
Oh,
day. Yeah.
same day? Oh
Sure.
my god.
Yeah. So there were I think there were 4 planes that were hijacked, I think.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's terrible.
a lot of people don't think about that. They just think about the Twin Towers, but
Mm.
so it was a pretty tragic event.
Yeah.
My very first visit to New York, I've been there many times since because my best friend Tom lives near. He lives in New Jersey, lives near New York, so I've been there a lot. But my very first visit, when I went to visit him for the first time, was like 2 weeks before September 11th,
Really?
2001. Yeah, so I saw the Twin Towers. I saw them like 2 weeks before they came down. A
Wow.
very surreal moment in time. It was
Yeah,
just so close.
it's tragic, very tragic.
What's the biggest tragedy that you can remember that not that you've heard about, but since you've been alive in the Philippines?
I don't know, nothing. Tragic?
Nobody. Yeah. What's the biggest tragedy? And your therapist is back. We may need your help. We were talking about
Yeah.
while you were gone. We were talking about crazy things like if I was just a head, if I didn't have a body, would she still love me? So
I still carry you. Yeah.
yeah. And I told her that as long as she didn't walk past a basketball court, I would probably be okay. So,
Hmm.
and Filipinos love basketball too. So
Yes, of course.
what's the biggest tragedy? What's the biggest thing that you remember just
I
growing up?
really see they figured the one that crushed in what's that?
Yeah. So the one that crashed, what he's saying, the one that crashed in Pennsylvania,
Mhm.
they think that it was heading to Washington D.C. Another one did go to Washington D.C. Probably, yeah, to the White House. And now that was a pretty good story. It's sad, but a good story. The one in Pennsylvania, where John is from, um, Americans or people on the airplane actually fought the terrorist and brought it down.
Really?
Yeah. So it crashed out in a field. So unfortunately, it killed everyone, but it didn't crash into anything. It was out in an open field, and we visited the crash site. So
Mm.
they fought with the terrorists. So
Oh, okay.
very brave
Yeah.
humans, very good people. They probably saved lots of lives. They lost their life, but they probably saved lots of lives. So
Yeah.
way to go,
Hero.
Pennsylvania! Way to go, Pennsylvania! You know, no, I'm sure not all those people were from Pennsylvania, but it happened in Pennsylvania, heading to the White House.
Mhm.
Most likely heading to the White House. So I don't know if this is true. I don't have any way to. I don't know how to verify this, but I heard that some of those terrorists that were on the planes. I heard that some of them, or one of them, or something. And again, this is just hearsay. I don't know if it's true. Did some of their flight training here in Tulsa.
Really?
Yeah, we have a flight training school, and I heard that one of them did flight training here. I
Mhm.
don't know if that's true. I think it's interesting. So I'm sure I'm sure if that's true, I'm
Yeah.
sure if that's true, that flight training school probably doesn't use that in their marketing material. Hey, we've trained.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ba- bad joke. Bad joke. Oh, um, they probably. Am I, they probably don't use that in their marketing material, right?
Say
It's
anything.
kind of it's not funny, guys. I'm laughing because I'm a marketing guy. I do marketing and advertising, so I'm being a little silly. So I don't want to offend anyone, but
Yeah.
it's very tragic what
I had
happens.
not
I
heard
had
it.
heard, oh, I
Yeah.
had heard that too, but had not heard where. See, John said he had heard that too. So you never, yeah, I heard that I was about to mention the name of the flight training school, but I thought I better not mention the name because, but we could Google that. And actually, let me Google it right now. 9/11 terrorist ties to Tulsa. Let's see if that's true. I'm just curious now.
You are always curious
I'm a very curious person. You
because
would
you
call me
are
a
a
Mart.
Marites.
You would call me a Marthas. I call myself curious.
You are a Marites.
Babe, I'm not a Maritas because I'm not gossiping about people. That's a Maritas. That's
But you
different than
always
me.
want to know everything.
Yes, I do. I want to know everything. I'm very curious. I like to learn. I like to learn. I'm not seeing anything. I might have to do some more research. Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates, Egypt. I don't know. I don't know. Might have to do some more Googling later to see if that's true. Interesting.
You need to review first. Oh, you can talk to John White. He says he likes history.
I do too like history. Now, the word talking about history, and I told you this, the worst terrorist attack in the history of America from an American. Actually, September 11th was the worst, but that wasn't from an American. Those people weren't from America. But the
Yeah,
worst in America from an American, so an American attacking our country, was here in Oklahoma.
really?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I told you about it. The Oklahoma
Yeah,
City tragedy.
it's from Oklahoma.
Well, the guy's not from Oklahoma, I don't think, but it he did the terrorist attack here in Oklahoma.
Hmm.
And that was the worst terrorist attack in the history of the US from an American. He was an American
Wow.
attacking his own country.
I remember that, John White.
Yeah, I remember it well, and I think part of it is because I'm from here, so it's really very impactful. And when you come here, babe, I'll take you there. It's about 2 hours from here, Oklahoma
Really?
City, where that happened. And they have a beautiful memorial.
Ah, they turned it into a memorial. It's like a park.
Yeah, and they have a museum that you can go through and it tells what happened. And it's very surreal. It's very sad, but it's a
Yeah,
beautiful memorial. Where it happened, um, they have chairs set up and
really?
each chair represents someone that died.
Oh,
So, yeah, it was an
like,
IRS building. Well, it was a federal building. It may have included the IRS. Um, it may have included the IRS. I don't remember every federal agency that was in there. Um, so I know there were different federal agencies. It may have included the IRS. I the saddest thing that was in there is there was a daycare. There were little
really?
kids.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. So that's the saddest. I mean, it's sad if anyone dies, obviously, no matter who they are. But when it's little
for
kids, it's even
children, yeah,
worse. Yeah.
kids. Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's
That's
it's very tragic, very tragic. Thankfully, it hasn't happened again. But there's always going to be people, evil people like that.
Yeah.
there are always evil people that do crazy things. So,
Mm-hmm.
and the guy that did that, he was mad at our government, and but it's like, what do those little innocent children have to do with you being mad? They had nothing
Yeah.
to do with it, you know. So that's why he attacked a federal building, because he was angry
Wow.
about things. But
It's
even the
very.
people that worked in there, they probably, even though they were part of the government, they probably had nothing to do with what he was angry about. It's
Mm-mm.
just because they were part of the government. So people don't think about that, but it's never appropriate, never
Mm-mm.
to take someone's life or to hurt someone. Yeah, in every culture, there's good and bad. That's exactly right, John.
Lucy
Um,
Warren. Hello, sis.
Lucy Warren's World, welcome, welcome. Yeah, there's good and bad everywhere.
Yeah.
Um, there's good, and I think in the heart of everyone, there's a fine line between good and bad. We all
Yeah.
have, um, you know, but we can choose to be what path we're going to write.
Yeah.
Hello, hello. Welcome to our channel. Thank you guys for joining. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. We
Like
appreciate it. Our channel's growing, babe. We have over 1,000 subscribers in just a matter of 17
yeah.
years. No, I'm kidding.
7 minutes. Takes a long
Not really.
time.
No, no. You had subscribers before. It was your channel before, and then we converted it
Yeah.
into our channel.
Yeah.
But it is growing. It is growing, and we've got
Yes.
more
Thank you
great
so much.
content. We've been doing these lives a lot lately because we are so far. We're 8,000 miles away, but I visit the Philippines often. I'll be back this summer, and we'll bring to you more content.
Yeah.
Um, so we're going to visit some new places and bring you some good content from the Philippines.
The
And we're still
Philippines.
deciding. And if there's a place in the Philippines that you really would love us to showcase, let us know.
Let
And
us know. Yeah.
yeah, just do two things. Let us know. Then also send a small donation to our Gcash, and it won't
Fund
go into a
me. Fund
video.
my travel.
Yeah, we should set up a GoFundMe page. Or
For a travel.
I yeah, no, I'm just teasing, guys. I'm not doing that. It is kind of funny though. I'm
Yeah.
not making fun. No, it made me think of this. I'm not making fun of homeless people. I love people. It actually breaks my heart when I see somebody homeless, but sometimes, at least here in America, I can't speak for Philippines, at least here in America, some of the people, not all, but some of the people, I've been watching a lot of the videos on the Philippines. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I forget, is John in the Philippines? Are you in the Philippines, or are you just watching videos?
His girlfriend is from Philippines, Negros.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. Um, there was, so again, I'm not making fun, but some of the people, some are not really homeless. It's just a scam when they're
Really?
out collecting, yeah, out collecting money. And the funniest that I saw, oh, you're in Pennsylvania. You need to go to the Philippines. You are very welcome. You
Yeah.
can you can join me on the airplane this summer if you want, and if
Yes.
you want to go, and you can visit your girlfriend too.
Negros.
Um, the funniest that I saw, this guy, I think I told you about this. He was holding a sign. This was in Oklahoma City. This was years ago, and instead of the sign saying like "I need money, I need gas, I need food,"
Yeah.
it said "Why lie?
Turn-
Why?" Huh?
I said
He said
turn his back. Yeah.
he said, "Why lie? I need a beer.
Do people give him?
A lot of people were giving him money.
Really?
I think they appreciated his honesty.
Yeah.
So
But he will buy a beer.
that's what his sign said. It said, "Why lie? I need a beer." I thought it was funny. I still remember that. Why lie? I need a Red Horse. I don't drink, but it is kind of funny. So
Yeah.
I'm in Pennsylvania. Very cool. Yeah, I knew you're in Pennsylvania. Have you, John? Have you been? Yeah, at least he was honest. Yeah, John, have
Yeah.
you been to the Philippines? Have you visited yet? You need to go. It's really it's a
Yeah.
fun place to visit.
Let's go.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Now I'm asking a personal question, and I don't know you. I'm being a Marthas now. Um, I don't know you. You don't know me. So you haven't been. Um, your girlfriend, have you guys met yet, or is it? And you don't have to answer, but or is it like? And just curious, just curious. So, but you do need, if you want to answer, you can. You do.
Yeah.
You should visit. You should visit. It's a
Let's help
great
them
place.
to meet up.
Do what?
Let's help them to meet up in Manila.
Help them to meet up? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Visit her in the Philippines. Oh, she wants you to visit. Will that be your first time to meet in person?
Yeah. Wow.
Very cool.
This is their first meeting.
Does it say it's first meeting? She wants me to meet her in the Philippines. It doesn't say first meeting. I'm assuming. Oh, wow. Very cool. How long have you guys
Hoy, marites ka
been
na.
hey now, settle down.
Who be marites?
How long have you guys been dating? And
It's a personal questions now.
hey, if it's personal, he cannot answer. I
Oh,
can't
she
make him
also does
answer.
live. Oh, see, they have a YouTube channel.
Oh, okay. Well, did we subscribe, babe? Make sure you subscribe
No,
to.
no, 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 no. He said that his girlfriend has a channel.
Oh, well, put her channel out there, John, so we can
Yeah,
subscribe and our other viewers can subscribe. It's totally okay. We're good with that.
yeah. You can
We're
comment. You can write his channel
yeah.
on the
We'll
comment, so
subscribe and
we
we'll
will
try
subscribe.
to get other people to subscribe
Yeah,
to support. Yeah, man,
yeah.
you need to go to the Philippines. You that's cool that you guys might meet this fall. I've been
Talking
7 times.
8 months now.
What, babe?
8 months talking.
8 months. Yeah, it's time to go. Time to go.
It's time to
Time time to go. Time to go. So
go.
what advice can I give John for visiting the Philippines as an American? Okay, let me give you some advice. This will be a good video. Let's think about this. Okay. Um, what are some tips? What are some tips? Okay,
Coach
get her channel.
Anthony. Oh, let me see that.
So let me give you some tips. So watch where you step when you're walking down the sidewalk, because sometimes there's a sidewalk, sometimes it disappears.
Yeah.
Sometimes, um, sometimes cars drive on the sidewalk, motorcycles drive on the sidewalk. Um, so that's one tip I could give you. Um, what's another tip? Be patient, work on your patience. That I struggle with that sometimes, but everything, I love the Philippines. Everything moves a lot slower there than it does in the US.
Yeah.
So if and time, and you probably know some of this because you have a girlfriend there, but time is different. So, like if somebody says, let's meet at 1 o'clock, 1 o'clock is, you know, bring your own roll of toilet paper. Yeah. He said, bring your own roll of toilet paper.
Yes,
You know,
yes, yes.
but I've always heard that, but I've been there 7 times. I don't remember ever having an issue with that. It seems like everywhere we've gone, they've had toilet paper.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
So I don't think that's as big of an issue
No,
as
no,
I've
no.
heard of.
When you go to a restaurant, you need to have your napkins. Bring your
Okay.
tissues. You remember we
Yeah.
always bring tissue, wet tissue, or
Yeah. Yeah. Some.
yeah.
So be patient. Everything moves a little slower. Time is not really thought of how we think of it here. If somebody says, like, we'll meet at 1 o'clock, 1 o'clock could be 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
That's
So,
Filipino time.
so Filipino time is way different. So you just have to be patient. And what are some other things? Um,
Yeah.
what are some other suggestions from an American? Um,
You need to. She is
she's an overseas. Yeah,
Oh, she's
yeah.
oh.
So my fiance Irene right here was an overseas um, worker. Is that his YouTube channel
Yeah.
or her YouTube channel?
That is
What is
it.
OFW? Overseas?
Filipino worker.
Yeah, that's right. Where is where's that country?
Beret.
Bahrain?
Yeah.
I don't know where that is. I'll have to look that up. Yeah, Irene was a Philippine overseas worker in Hong Kong,
All
Singapore,
right.
and Dubai.
Mhm.
I'm
Yes.
going to subscribe to her channel. I just subscribed to your girlfriend's channel right now. Sharing a
Oh,
blessing to you.
go
So
back.
she has a new subscriber.
Yeah.
Oh wow, she's got a big channel, 17,000.
Yes.
That's awesome, man.
Mm-hmm.
That is awesome. Awesome, awesome. We'll have to we'll have to check out her channel, babe.
Yes.
So we
Well,
are subscribed.
Bahrain is serious
I,
now.
hey, if you and your girlfriend want to be if you guys are ever interested, you can talk to her, but going home to visit her family in October. Okay. Oh, it's near
Oh,
Saudi Arabia. Very cool. If you guys ever are interested, you can talk to her and being interviewed on our channel.
yeah.
Um, I know we're small potatoes compared to her with her 17,000 subscribers, um, but we would be honored to interview you guys and be
Yeah.
Martha's in front of everyone live.
Let me test.
Martha's. So, John, can I ask, how did you guys meet? How did you meet? Is that a personal question? What?
Let me test.
That's not too personal. How did you meet?
Yeah, but
And if it's like something really bad, he could just make something up, and I wouldn't know the difference. I'm just teasing.
Lucy Warren. Hello, hello.
Did you subscribe to her channel?
Yeah.
So what does she? Yeah. So How did you guys meet? Was it ChristianFilipina.com? Okay.
Why do
I
you know
just see.
that?
Why do I know that? Because I see other channels talking about it all the time, babe.
No,
A
they
lot
met
of
in coffee and bagel.
Coffee meets bagel.
Yeah, coffee meets bagel.
Coffee meets bagel. Maybe. I don't know. We just started talking, and we now talk privately on Telegram. Very cool. Very cool. I don't know what Telegram is. I assume it's like WhatsApp, maybe.
I don't know also.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
That's awesome. Well, congratulations.
Yes.
You hit the lottery if you got a Filipina.
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 Good girls there. Good girls. So what else? What else do we want to talk about? We're 51 minutes in. We'll go for another 9 minutes, then wrap it up. What
Yes.
else do we want to talk about? If you're wondering why Elvis Presley is behind me, it's because, yeah, similar to WhatsApp. Cool. Yeah, I know I do. I'm big on WhatsApp. So Elvis Presley is behind me because I bought a record player. I didn't buy one. It was gifted to me, actually to my daughter a few weeks ago. And I was in an antique store today and found an Elvis Presley record. So I bought it, in case you're wondering. And if you're not wondering, you found out anyways, even if you don't care.
You are antique.
I'm a what?
You're a vintage.
I like vintage.
You are a vintage.
So what else, baby?
Nothing's going on here.
Are we going to go back to Takaitai?
Maybe.
It's a beautiful place.
Yeah. Let's go to Tawi Tawi. For some reason, I never progressed past records.
What? For some reason, I never progressed past records. Hey, I'm telling you, you don't need to progress past records. I did progress past records, and now I'm back to records because they're the coolest. There's nothing like records are awesome. They
That's
sound.
very old-fashioned.
They may not have the clearest like perfect sound, but I like that about them because they have personality. They have personality. You can hear the pops and cracks and I don't know. They're awesome. I love.
The jumping lyrics.
Yeah, records are awesome. Did you ever have a record player, babe?
No, I remember my dad playing like a cassette tape.
Cassette tapes. I think records were before cassette tapes. I think it was records then cassette tapes.
Yeah, I don't. Yes, just the record
So
tapes.
then it went to CDs, I think.
CDs, yeah, CDs.
And we thought CDs were the best thing. And now it's gone to nothing. You don't need anything. You can just download music. So
Go to YouTube.
you can listen on YouTube. You can download it.
Yeah,
so,
I
but
didn't have 1940s.
What, baby? I even have 1940s Philco radio.
What's that?
Phonograph. Oh, I don't know.
What is a phonograph?
I think a phonograph is a record player. I think it is. I think it's another name for a record player. Let's see. Yeah, it's a record player. I just Googled it. That's another name for record player. Record players are the coolest.
Yeah, it's record player.
Look at these old school record players. Oh, I've got to take this green screen off, or you're not going to be able to see it.
Who is that?
Those are old record players.
Really?
Yeah, it's like a built-in speaker. That's so
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. I've seen
That,
those on
yeah,
a.
the antique store I went to today, they
Yeah.
had some of those for sale.
Really? That's
Yes,
fun.
yeah, and
That's a
I
funny
only got to
thing.
look. I know. Maybe I'll buy one.
No.
Why? Hey, no, they're cool. You
That's
don't
too
like them?
old.
No, I'm gonna buy one for my birthday for
I
myself.
I remember seeing that in the what is that? The Wizard of Oz. Yeah,
They're cool. I love it.
that's too old.
Now I'm really gonna get one.
No, 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 no.
Yeah, Uh, babe. What if I was planning? What if I was planning on getting that and giving you that as a gift for your birthday? Bringing it to the Philippines, huh?
No,
You don't
that's
want?
too old.
Would you just? If I gave you that as a gift and I was serious, you would just laugh at me. That's not nice.
Yeah. I will not stop laughing if you gave that. If you will give me, if you will give me that kind of funny thing.
That's what I was planning on getting you for your birthday this year.
That's too old. It's too
I
old.
thought age I thought age was just a number.
Yeah, it's okay. Then give. You need to get a telephone also, the old telephone.
That you do your finger like this.
Yeah. Yes.
Have you seen those before?
Yeah.
Yeah. I I like that. I'm gonna make my condo very vintage. That's my new
Before 78, what is this? RPM records, they had cylinders.
records. They had cylinders. Yeah, I know some of those record players at the store, at the antique store I was looking at. She was talking about cylinders.
They still
And
have?
yeah, and I'm not trying to be mean, but the lady that owned the antique store was an antique herself. She was, I think she told me she was like 92 years old or something.
Really?
Yeah. No, I'm not making fun of her. I was impressed. She didn't look that old and she was working. Yes, use rotary phone when growing up. Yeah, rotary phones were the coolest.
It's old.
I don't think I ever used a rotary phone, but I'll tell you what I do remember that you probably have never seen one in person, that I had one.
Really?
A pager. Do you know what a pager is? You don't
No.
even know a beeper, pager? It was before cell phones. Well, I think they had cell phones, but the only people that had cell phones when I was a teenager was rich businessmen and drug dealers.
Really?
That's it's kind of a joke, but I mean, you had to be
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Not everybody had one. They were really expensive. Cell phones
Yes.
used to be very expensive. But a beeper was like this big, and you couldn't make calls on it. It wasn't a phone. You couldn't make calls, but somebody could call you. They could call the beeper and send you a message on it,
Really? Like those they
and
use?
it would start beeping, and I would know. Oh, this person's trying to get in touch with me.
Really?
Yeah,
You use
I'm
that?
gonna. I used to have one. They were so cool. I wanted one.
Really?
Yeah, and I would carry it around when I was a teenager, and I felt, Yeah, it was cool.
Really?
I'm gonna see if I can still buy one. I don't know if they still exist. Here, let me Google it. You don't know what I'm talking about, do you?
No, I know what you're talking about. Yes, beeper.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, John, I remember 8-track tapes. Yeah,
What's
I 8-tracks. And before 8-track tapes, I think was a reel to reel. Do you know what a reel to reel is?
no? What are you talking about? I was born 1988.
babe, babe, I have socks older than you.
Really?
Oh, cool. Let me show you. Here's a beeper. Here's what a beeper looks like, if you're wondering.
Yeah.
Like that.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
See, and you could send somebody a message on it.
You
I
still
think
have?
you might be able, huh?
Can you still buy those?
I think so. They have this one. I don't know if you could still use them though.
Oh yeah. Have one of the reel-to-reel recorders and plays. What is reel-to-reel?
See, I just told you about that. It's
What's that?
it's like it's a machine that you could play music on, and there's two reels, like two
Ah,
tapes. And
it's like
yeah,
MP3.
yeah, yeah.
Oh.
42.7 is in
Whoa,
the
you
house.
are late.
Okay, well, time to go now.
Bye-bye.
So you've missed some interesting conversation. You'll have to go back. We were talking about I think because I'm tired and I was asking, of course, I was asking my fiance if just some dumb random questions. If I was just now, this isn't possible, I know, okay,
Yeah.
but it is just kind of funny.
Logan,
Logan
hello.
friend, hi. I was asking her if I was just a head only. Oh, the reason this came up is because I had the green screen on a minute ago and all you could see was my head. It
Yeah.
made me look like a ghost. My body was gone. So I was asking her if I was just a head, just my head, but I was alive and I'm the same person, but just my head.
Welcome
Would
back.
she still love would she still love me? And she said yes, she would just carry me around everywhere. I thought
Yeah.
that was sweet. I thought it was sweet. Then all of a sudden I had these images of her walking past a basketball court and thinking, three-shotter. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. Welcome back, Logan.
Logan friend, welcome. Mabuhay. So kind of silly conversation. So
Yeah.
we've talked about, yes,
Similar
have
to
tape similar to cassettes that runs between big plastic pulleys. Yep.
cassette tapes.
So
Good.
I when I was a teenager, when I was 16 years old,
Uh-huh.
um, how old were you when I was 16, babe?
I am like
5?
18.
Ouch.
9. 9. I know, no, no. Oh,
Julio.
yeah, 5.
Okay, well, I worked at a radio station and we had a reel to reel there and we had record players. It was so
Yeah.
I actually used reel to reel. That picture that I have in my office over here of my dad, I think there's a reel to reel. My dad was a disc jockey. I
This
have a picture of him in the radio
Julio,
station.
Julio. Logan is Julio.
Julio,
Julio, hello. Yeah,
Julio.
we're talking about old stuff.
Before reel to reel tape, they had wire records. Okay, you're going too
What
far back, John. Don't.
is
What is
wire
that?
records?
Yeah, I don't know what that is, babe. That's going to. But John said he's 61, so
Yeah.
um, yeah, so 61's not old. My mom is. in her late 60s, and she's very young.
She's 69.
Is she 69?
Yeah.
She's young. She acts young, though.
70 maybe. 69.
She's not 70 yet. She's not
She's
70
69,
yet.
I think.
Yeah. I
Logan is
am
19.
19. Okay, Julio is 19.
Yeah.
We have a wide range of people that watch our channel. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. It's 19 to 61.
I can say we have an international channel with all ages and
Yeah.
people from all over the world.
That's
Pretty
cool.
cool.
Yeah. Interesting.
So, guys, if you're interested to know, our next live is going to be on Monday.
What's
Before
that
that, they have,
hieroglyphs?
I don't know. I'm at 60 going on 80. I'm at 60 going on 80.
What's that?
I think he's joking and saying that he feels like he's 80, but
Oh
do
yeah,
you?
because of what you were, because of the conversation that we had.
Yeah. So our next live, guys, if you want to join us, if you're interested, is going to be on Monday, May 26th, US. I'm not sure. I don't know the time yet. I think, babe, I think I want to do my morning and your night.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah, so it'll be Monday, May 26th, sometime in the morning.
Yeah, okay.
Prob-
9 or
yeah,
10.
probably 9 or 10 Central Time,
Do
US.
you remember me? Yes, Logan.
Of course, we remember you.
What happened to Sunday? God and Latin. Yeah, we're supposed to be live on Sunday.
Did
Yeah,
we not go live on Sunday?
we can do it. Yes, also.
Wait, but last Sunday did we go live or no?
We are live last Sunday. Yes.
Yeah, 42. We're still going to do Sunday for sure. Sunday is um Sunday is our normal, like
Like
we'll
a
do every
fixed
Sunday.
date. Yeah, fixed date.
It's our fixed date, but then occasionally we'll do other days. But Monday is my birthday, so we're going live Monday to celebrate my birthday and take donations. I'm joking about the donations, but
It's 11:27. Oh, it's 11:20. 7:24 in
where's my
Pennsylvania.
latte? Here's 11:24. Oh, 11:24. Yeah, that's right, because John is
Okay.
1 hour cake and latte. I like that. Monday's cake and latte. Ooh, I like that. Birthday cake.
It's a birthday cake, chocolate cake.
Yeah, let's do it. Chocolate cake.
Yes.
Or maybe cheesecake from Cheesecake Factory. That sounds pretty good. Probably not at 10 a.m. though. That's a little early. Not on your birthday. On your birthday, it's never too early to eat cake.
Yeah, you can eat cake what is this?
Yeah. So no, we'll have fun. We'll do something special to celebrate. But we'll do Monday morning, probably between somewhere around 9 or 10 Central Time, and we'll do a special show. And yeah, we'll talk about 48 years of my life.
10:26, Logan.
Oh, 1026.
I made a nice cheesecake, but maybe next year. Oh, 40 to 7 can bake.
Oh, cool. Nice cheesecake. I love cheesecake, man.
Cheesecake.
Um, cheesecake is one of my favorite desserts. It probably is my favorite, but it's a very close tie to chocolate cake because I like chocolate anything.
Chocolate cake.
Oh, how about a chocolate cheesecake? There you go.
New York,
But
New York style cheesecake.
yeah, New York
Wow.
style cheesecake is the best.
Yeah.
It sure is. Or any like I've also had coffee. There's some coffee cheesecakes that are really good because I like coffee. Of course, my channel is iced vanilla latte. Of course, I like coffee.
Yeah. New York
So
State. New York. Wow.
yeah,
It
it
takes
takes
13 hours. Huh?
13 hours. Wow,
Really?
that's a long time
What's this? On
on
Alamo. What's that?
on Alamo. I don't know what is on Alamo.
Ah, he is from Alamo.
I don't know where Alamo is. Hmm. So yeah, man, that sounds good. Chocolate cake, New York cheesecake, anything like that sounds good. So
Cheesecake. Mango cheesecake. Remember in Starbucks?
yeah, you know what? 42.7, the best cheesecake I've ever had in my life. And I'm serious. That's a big statement because I've had a few cheesecakes in my life. Um, honestly though, the best dessert I ever tasted, it was in Philippines, believe it or not. It was in
Really?
Philippines. It was in a Starbucks where they served dessert.
Yeah.
And we were in Makati, right, babe?
Yes.
We were in Makati and we went in there and it was a mango cheesecake.
Yeah. Mango tiramisu.
Oh man, forget it.
Yeah.
It changed my life.
Yeah,
It
it's
changed
delicious.
changed my life will never be the same after eating that. So what's
Mango
up, Mike?
tiramisu. Mike, hello. You
Mike
are
is in the
late.
house.
He's
Mike, we
late.
were Mike is yeah, Mike is one of our faithful followers. We appreciate you. Mike, we're going to have a special, of course, we're going to have our Sunday show that we've
Yeah.
committed to every Sunday. What time did we say we're going to do our Sunday shows?
It's same around 9 or 10 also.
Um,
10, 10.
well, your time?
Your time, 10 a.m. No, no,
No,
no,
because
no,
I
no,
get a
9 a.m. your time.
babe, I get a church at 10 a.m. When my daughter's with me, we go to church at 10 a.m. So we'll have to figure that out.
Okay, let's do it
I
9
could do,
your time.
maybe we'll do, yeah, I think we said my Sunday night, your Monday morning.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So I can go to church. But yeah, Mike, we're gonna do our regular Sunday show, but
Peanut
this
butter.
Monday is Memorial Day and it's also my birthday, so we're gonna do
Yeah.
a special show on Monday. I'm back with saying goodnight to Anna. Sent your
Thank
channel.
you.
Why were you saying goodnight to my ex-wife? That's weird. Oh, no, I'm kidding. I'm sorry, I'm teasing.
Hey,
Sent your channel link to her.
thank
Sorry,
you
babe.
so much,
Just
John. Yeah,
just a joke, just a joke.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, Mike, I got a record player the other day, and I bought a record today in an antique
Excuse
store.
me. Yeah,
Little Elvis Presley.
Elvis. Good looking, Elvis.
Hey now, settle down, settle down, settle down.
No.
So, I've been
Yeah,
listening to some Elvis Presley this afternoon.
yes.
Logan, bye
Sometimes I
bye.
do some
Thank you
music.
for joining. Join again, please. Join again. Thank
I
you.
made a strawberry swirl cheesecake and a peanut butter cheesecake.
Oh my lord, you are good.
Peanut butter.
That sounds amazing.
Some Elvis records are worth money.
Some Elvis records are worth money. Oh, cool. Maybe mine is.
Did you dance like Forrest Gump? What's that?
My Mike T said that Elvis is Pogie.
Yeah, it's Pokey.
Mm. Did you dance like Forrest Gump?
What is that? Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump is a movie here in America.
Oh,
Yeah. Hey, did you tell everybody the latest American movie that you finally saw after we
yeah.
talked about it on our channel?
The Wizard of Oz.
Irene finally saw The Wizard of Oz for the first time. So what did you think about it? What was your impression of The Wizard of Oz?
Yes, it's entertaining because of the. She always sings. She always
Yeah,
sings. Yeah.
she likes to sing. In a lot of American movies, like the classical ones, the older ones, singing and dancing was a big part of it. So
Yeah.
really, I think the actors back then, I
Yeah.
think they were I think they were more talented than the
Yeah.
actors now, because the actors now, they just act, and most of them can't act very good in my opinion. Most of them
1939.
are
Yeah.
the original 1939. Yeah, but the actors and actresses back then, they had to sing, dance, and act. They had to do it all.
Yeah, that is a
So
yes, it's a classic movie, and my nephew and my sister saw me watching it, and they are laughing at me.
yeah, this was the first colored movie. Oh yeah, I forgot about that, babe. The
Really?
Wizard of Oz was the first colored movie, the first movie in color.
Yes, it's colored movie, but it's still very old. You can tell.
Yeah, but it was the first one in color. That's pretty cool. Everything back
Really?
then was black and white. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah, black and white, and that's the very first colored movie.
yeah. Singing in the Rain was one of my favorites. I've seen that, but it's been a long time,
What's
and I don't
that? It's
remember it
also
that
a
well.
classic
It,
movie.
it it's another classic, Singing in the Rain. I'll tell you another classic that I really like. We'll have to watch together sometime. Is anything anything what's her name? My mind is kind of drawing a blank. Um, Hold on, I'll think of it in a second.
Where is it?
Uh,
Um,
Breakfast at Tiffany's, the lady, yeah, Breakfast at Tiffany's movies, the lady that played in those Breakfast at Tiffany's. I know her name. It's I'll think of it in a moment. But
47
yeah,
million.
Singing in the Rain. Yeah. So yeah, Breakfast at Tiffany's was good, and a lot of her movies that she played in. I can't think of the lady's name right now, but it'll come to me. Yeah, we have a lot of good movies. So back to Wizard of Oz. What was your favorite thing about it? The singing and
Audrey
dancing.
Hepburn. Audrey.
Yeah, Audrey Hepburn. Yes, thank you. How did I forget Audrey Hepburn? My daughter is Aubrey. Like, yeah, so I'm just tired. That's what it is.
Audrey, yes. Hep hep.
Yeah, she's one of my favorite. I love Audrey Hepburn movies, and
Really?
but yeah, that one's not my favorite. My favorite movie from her is something about Rome. I don't remember the name of it, but um, where she's in Rome. Can't think of the name of it, but I don't know
Oh,
if it's as popular as the other ones. But that's my favorite. She was a great actress. So what? So what did you like about Wizard of Oz, babe?
like everything.
You've got to be more specific than everything. Tell us something you like.
Trees to I like it when the tornado the tornado take her to what is that? A
Oz?
different world. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. To
yeah.
the witches.
Three Stooges is cool.
What is
They
that?
had a they had a Three Stooges poster up at the restaurant in Makati. I showed it to you.
Really? What is that?
Yeah,
Three
it
stooges.
it's like you'll have to Google it, but it's just like three. I think they were brothers, and they called them the Three Stooges, and
Wow.
they did silly things. They would like play tricks on each other, slap each other. It's hard to
Really?
explain, but
Let me see.
yeah. But,
Ah,
but I
I
showed, yeah, at the restaurant in Makati that we liked, they had the Three Stooges. I pointed it out to you. I think
Okay.
it I think it was on the stairway.
Really?
Yeah. So, oh, I get
They're
tired.
they're funny.
Yeah, they are funny.
Classic
Two
scene.
two
Oh,
were brothers. Larry wasn't. Oh, okay. I
what was
couldn't.
that?
Two of them were brothers. Larry wasn't.
Really, really, brothers?
Yeah,
Larry.
were they brothers in real life or brothers in the show?
They're
Yeah.
siblings.
Yeah. I'm glad you finally watched The Wizard of Oz. So how this whole conversation about The Wizard of Oz came up, in case you're wondering, is there Mo Curley, then later Shump
Shrimp.
Shimp.
What's that? Shrimp.
There's a restaurant in Makati. We've talked about it a few times on the channel.
Yeah.
It's called, what is it called, babe?
The filling station.
The Filling Station. It was started by an American military guy. They were real brothers. Very cool. The movie Thomas Crown Affair, based on a true TV series. I Spy. Yeah.
Do you know that?
No, I don't know that. I'm not
Thomas.
familiar with that.
Thomas Crown.
So we were eating in the Filling Station, and the Filling Station is an American 50s style restaurant in the Philippines and Makati. It's very cool. It's not just the food, but there's all kinds of posters about movies and music, and everything's very American. So we
Yeah.
went there, and at the table we were sitting at, they had a Wizard of Oz poster, and I mentioned the Wizard of Oz, and to my great surprise, my fiance said, those two words, what's that? And I'm like,
I
and
don't know.
I could, I know it's American, but it's
Yes.
so much, that movie is so part of our culture.
It
It
is
was just a
very
shock.
old.
Yes, it's old, but it's still very popular and very
Really.
much part of our culture. So I told her, you have to see The Wizard of Oz. We cannot be together and engage in one sitting. I
Oh,
said,
we already
when you
watched it.
come when you come to America, when you go to your interview, they ask you, "Did you see The Wizard of Oz?" And if you say no, you can't come to America.
They will
That's one of the
deny.
questions.
I will be
They will
denied.
deny you. They stamp
Oh,
denied.
oh no.
And babe, when you go take that test in the interview, not only do you have to say that you've seen The Wizard of Oz, you have to name all of the characters by
Wow.
memory.
I only remember Dorothy.
Well, you better watch it again and start remembering.
No.
It's required. Mi-
No.
Mike can back me up. He can tell
Yeah.
you that
What is this?
Car- Cary Grant movies are good. Also, yeah,
Who's that?
definitely.
I
I
googled the
googled
filling
Phillies.
station. I was like, yes, it's nostalgic.
It it is. It is a cool place. It's
Yeah.
actually cooler than I thought. I'd seen it before when I went to Makati. I'd walked past it, and I
Really?
noticed it, but I didn't think much of it. But then we ate there, and I was surprised at. I mean, the food was really good. Number one, and a
Yeah.
lot of those places, the food, a lot of them they're kind of gimmicky, but the food's not really good. But it's more. But the food was good, and it was just a fun. It was a fun place. It was very cool. Yes, Wizard of Oz and It's a Wonderful Life. Yep, I googled. Yep, yep.
It's
It's
so
a Wonderful
wonderful.
Life.
It's another movie?
Yeah, and I've seen it before, but I don't remember it as well. But The Wizard of Oz, that's yeah, you have to watch The Wizard of Oz. So I'm proud of you for watching it.
Yay!
And I didn't even know that you were going to watch it. I mentioned it to you, and you just watched it on your own. So,
Yeah.
how did you watch it? You borrowed your.
My nephew's phone, he has an apps on his phone that you can watch movies for free.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I asked him if I checked if there is the Wizard of Oz, and then yes, I watch it.
How did you ask him? Say it in your language. What did
Huh?
you say to him?
I said,
How-
I think kanta na memory ng Wizard of Oz, buday kang albayan lang menong matsuya.
oh, my Lord.
Yes,
So you don't have a word in Pampanga for Wizard of Oz?
nothing. It's just Wizard of Oz. Wizard of
Well, how do
Oz.
you say? Really?
Yes, Wizard of Oz. You don't need to translate it because you cannot see it if you will translate.
Oh. Was there a word for wizard?
Wizard
How do you say wizard in Pampanga?
in Pampanga, what is dingles? Every time a
Huh?
bell jangles, an angel gets their wings. Huh? What was dingles?
Every.
Every time a bell dingles, an angel gets their wings. Every big city
I
should have a section there.
I agree. I think that would be a cool idea. Every big city should have a section where everything is like the 50s. I didn't grow up in the 50s, obviously. I'll be 48 on Monday, so I was born in 1977. But I just from what I see on TV
Oh,
and
Chinatown.
the 50s and the 60s seem like that would have been a cool era to live in. Now, just like anything, there's probably good and bad about it, but it seemed like there was a lot of it just seemed like it would have been a very interesting, cool time to live.
It's cool, yeah, interesting.
Kind of like Chinatown. Yeah, there's the Chinatown in most big cities. And did you know that the biggest Chinatown in the world? They say the biggest Chinatown in the world is in the one that we go to in
Philippines? In
huh?
Binondo.
Benondo. Yeah, but here's my question: Wouldn't this is a stupid question, but I'm tired, so bear with me. They say that that's the biggest Chinatown in the world. Wouldn't the Chinatowns in China? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, 42.7. We're thinking the same thing. Wouldn't that be in China? Yeah, wouldn't the Chinatowns in China be bigger than the one in Philippines? Right.
No, Chinatown.
Yeah, the cars were cool in the 40s and 50s. Yeah, yeah, they were. Oh, I like uh, I like a lot of the cars. So yeah, we're thinking the same thing. So it seems like that.
Chinatown. Chinatown.
Do you two like good stand-up comedians? I love comedy. I love comedy. I like laughing. I like comedy,
Yeah.
and I don't really go to comedy shows, but I enjoy comedy. Do you, Mike? I'm assuming you do too. My favorite actor. We're talking about movies.
Filipina. No.
Welcome, welcome. One of my favorite comedian actors that I thought was so funny,
Nothing. How are you?
and he had kind of a different sense of humor, and some people didn't find him funny. But my favorite actor, as far as just comedian actor, was John Candy. I thought he was so funny. I love John Candy.
Who is that?
Unfortunately, he passed away. You, I'll show you some clips.
Okay.
He was just funny, and his sense of humor was so stupid. It was funny. Like in one of his movies, he was sitting in an airplane, babe.
Yeah.
He was sitting in an airplane next to someone, and he was drinking a Coke, and he also had a little bag of cherries, and he took a drink of Coke and looked at the person next to him and said, "You want to drink a Coke?" And the person's, "No thanks, just is a stranger." Was it Cool Runnings? I think so. And the person said, so he said, "You want a Coke?" And the person said, "No thanks." And he's like, "Okay, do you want a cherry?" He had a bag of cherries. "No thanks." Then his funny sense of humor, which most people thought was stupid, he said, "Hey, you put them together and you have cherry Coke." Ha 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 ha.
Cherry Coke.
Anyway, it was cheesy, but it was funny. That's the type of humor I like. So
Yeah. Thank you, Filipina. How do you pronounce that?
Filipina nice. One, two,
Nice.
three.
Yeah. Thank
That's a
you,
that's a
sis.
thank you.
Yeah.
Salamat po ate. Salamat po ate.
Stop notifying the comments, so I cannot
Oh, it
give you
wasn't Cool
rejected now.
Runnings, but that is one of my favorites. Yeah. Yeah, I remember Cool Runnings. I
Yeah.
think the movie I'm thinking of though, I think it was Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. I think
Yeah.
that was the name of it. But yeah, Cool Runnings was funny. I just love John Candy. I thought he was the funniest actor.
Candy or Kennedy?
What, babe?
Candy or Kennedy? John. I what?
Candy, like candy that you buy
Candy, really?
in this.
Candy? Oh.
Yeah, Candy. John Candy. I do like stand-up comedians. John Candy. Yeah, John Candy was the best. Well, I'll send you a clip later, babe, of John Candy.
Yeah,
So
later.
you,
We'll watch together later.
yeah, he was funny. I miss him.
Hi,
There was
Chin.
a there was
Oh,
another movie, babe.
yeah.
There was another movie that he played in where he worked in like a morgue with dead people.
Yeah. Morgue.
Yeah. Oh, no. I'm wrong.
What?
His girl. No, there was a lady. No, he didn't. I'm wrong. He was a cop in the movie, and
Mm-hmm.
this girl that he was interested in worked in the morgue. So he always
Yeah.
went to visit her at the morgue.
Really?
And yeah, and I remember one scene like she was very shy and he was trying to ask her out on a date, and I think she was talking about how busy she was, and he's like,
Mm-hmm.
"You work with dead people. I think they can wait." You know.
Yeah.
So, have you watched Gabriel Iglesias?
Oh, there you go.
No, I haven't. He's hilarious. No, I don't. I don't know that name. Yeah,
What a
I'll have to let you see some of John Candy clips. I'm sure.
Gabriel Iglesias. Vic Soto and Joey De Leon. Ah, that's Filipino comedian.
Babe, I'm going to step away for a second and let you entertain everybody. I need to get a drink of water. So,
Okay.
so you have to put on your entertainment cap
No, 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 no,
and
no. Go faster. I
yes,
don't know.
no, entertain everybody. Don't bore them because if they're gone when I get back,
No,
I'm not going to be
no.
happy.
You, you really are gone. Oh my goodness. Yes, they are both happy. They are both funny. Yes. Vic Soto and Joey De Leon. We want a comedy arc. Yes. Very funny. Jeremy can be a comedian. Yeah, he's so funny. I always laugh when he says something. Taga saan ka sis? Taga Pampanga po ako. Thank you. Thank you sa pagbisita. Taga saan ka sis? Taga saan ka po? Ayan. Please subscribe to each other.
I'm back.
You're back. Where have you been?
You did good for you. You didn't lose any of our
Yes,
viewers.
you're welcome. Nag-stop
Babe,
to yung ano ko eh, kaya hindi ko agad na ano.
babe,
Yeah,
not everybody speaks Tagalog.
baby, we are talking Tagalog. She is asking me in Tagalog.
What is she asking?
She is asking where from. I'm from Pampanga.
Where is she from? Where's
She's
Philippine?
from Cebu.
Cebu.
She
Oh,
is
hey,
from Cebu. Oh, Jan
I
is from Cebu. Jan.
she's from Cebu.
Albert. Hello, Alberto. No, I remember what is this? Yeah, I think John. Oh, no, not John. The other one. Therapist from Cebu.
I've
Not
I've
John.
been to Cebu.
Yeah.
How about Filipina Nice is from Cebu?
Yes, yes, yes. Toledo. He said from Toledo, Cebu.
Okay, I've been to your beautiful island before. Cebu is beautiful.
Yeah.
The older I get, the better
Yes,
water
Cebu.
tastes.
What?
The older I get, the better water tubig taste.
The older you
Babe,
get, the better water you taste? What was that?
no, I'm saying it tastes good. The older I get, it tastes good. I like it.
Just water.
Yeah, just water. I used to not, you know, eh, but now it's very fulfilling to drink water. To
Yeah.
drink tubig. Yes, I'm from
Too big.
Cebu.
Too big.
Well,
Yeah.
welcome to our channel. I've been to your beautiful island.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's subscribe to Filipina Nice.
Did you subscribe?
Yes, I'm going to visit her now.
Okay, save it for me, and I'll send me the link, and I'll subscribe
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
later.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
We will subscribe to your channel. Labu, labu, boo. What
yeah.
does that mean?
Labubu is a toy.
Oh,
It's a toy.
labu, boo.
Labubu.
Taga, taga san kasis.
Yeah.
Ah, taga sa kasis.
Where are you
Salama,
from?
salama po ate.
Salamat po, ate. Madam Lips is from Cebu. She
She
just
does a little YouTube, but mainly on Facebook. She lives with her husband in Australia.
Madam Lips? Oh, yeah.
You need to visit Cebu, babe.
Yeah, let's go then.
Maybe we'll come to Cebu and we can visit
Yeah.
Filipina Nice 123.
I cannot comment.
Do you live in Cebu City?
Who?
Filipina Nice 123?
She's from Cebu.
Yeah, but there's Cebu City. Cebu is the island, but then there's Cebu City and there's different cities in Cebu.
Really?
Yeah, babe. How, it, how do I know more about your country than you do?
I don't know because you are a Marites. I am not.
No, there's Cebu is the island, right?
I
There's
don't
the
know.
island
I
Cebu,
don't
and
know.
then
I
there's
think Cebu and
well,
Cebu City are just the same.
yeah, then there's Cebu City,
Bye, Albert.
and then there's yeah. Are you
We are
always live
live
stream?
every Sunday.
We're live every Sunday, but
Yeah,
then we do. So Sunday is our regular day, but then we do sporadic. So our next live will be Monday, May 26th, US.
yeah.
We'll do Monday morning, so it'll be Monday night, Philippines. But we're live. Well, Sunday. It's actually Monday for you, babe. So it'll be my Sunday night when we go to
Yeah.
live, your Monday morning. So Sunday night, America, Monday morning, Philippines, we're live.
Yes, yes, yes.
We appreciate it. We appreciate that.
Thank you so much. Oh,
What is
nag-subscribe na ako sa'yo.
what is her channel about?
It's about everything.
Hey Filipina Nice 123, how did you find us? Yeah, there's too many islands to keep track of. There's like 7,000. Yeah, but Cebu is like one of the main. I mean, you have Cebu is very um it's it's one of the main islands, so wouldn't you say
25
you have
hours to get to Manila. 25 hours.
no, well, it's not where does John live again? Is he from Philly?
Yeah, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, it would take you about 25 hours total because you would be flying probably to California or you might go out of New York. I'm not sure. So, with all of your travel, including layovers, if you include all of your travel and layovers, you're right, about 25 hours. It's not, but the flight itself is not 25 hours. The main stretch of the flight is about 15 hours, which is still a lot.
Pittsburgh. Hey, where did you go? Just sleep the whole flight. Yes, you will sleep for 15 hours in the plane. Sleep and eat. Hey, where did you go?
Sorry, babe. I was trying. You sent that link, and I thought I
You
was
click
supposed
it.
to click on it, and I got kicked out.
I
Yeah.
accidentally
So
click it also, and I'm lost for a second.
yeah, yeah.
Bring good
So
headphones. Yes, you sleep. 15 hours is sleeping in the plane, on the plane.
yeah, I'm back. Yeah, so it is a long flight. However, you dice it. It's 25 hours. I mean,
Yeah.
sometimes it takes me like 30 hours when you include layover times and all that. My best advice for doing that trip, here's a tip for you. If budget allows, they do planes with bed instead of seats. They actually have those 42-7, but you and
Business.
I, we have never flown on that probably. Well, I can't
Business.
speak for you. It's
Yeah.
called business class or first class.
Business class.
Um, but no, my best advice to travel to the Philippines, if budget allows, and it's worth it to spend the extra money, is unless you're in California and you're already flying direct. But if you're like me in Oklahoma, I have to go to the Tulsa airport. So let's say that I drive to the Tulsa airport, I get there an hour early. So there's an hour or an hour and a half, say 2 hours by the time I leave, get there, wait. That's 2 hours. I have at least an hour layover. That's 3 hours. By the time I get to California, because there's not a direct to California, so I have a layover. So it probably takes me another 5 hours to get to California. So that's already 8 hours just to get to California before I
Also,
fly to.
the
So my advice is if you're in the Midwest like I am, is if budget allows and time allows, is to break up the trip a little bit and get a hotel and stay one night
Yeah.
before you take your trip to the Philippines. It's worth it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's it's worth it if you can do
Need to
that.
rest.
Because if you try now, last time I did the whole trip direct, I didn't do that because remember they changed, and I've done it direct before, but they changed my flight on me. I was supposed to go out of Seattle,
Yeah.
and that flight was canceled, and they rerouted me, and I went out the same day, and it was okay.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
push through
Yeah.
and do it.
You didn't sleep?
You sleep a little bit on the planes, and some people sleep better than others, but I don't really sleep very good on the planes because you're
47 sleeps a lot.
you're you're sit- you're sitting up on the planes. So how good can you sleep when you're sitting up? You can lean back.
Like this
And
one.
God, and I've said this before, God has a sense of humor. He always sits me next to the crying baby that's kicking me. I don't know why he does that, but I think he's setting up in heaven thinking it's funny. And I so
Keeps you awake. The
yeah,
baby keeps you awake.
yeah. So that is my tip is try to break up the trip a little bit if you
Yeah.
can. It's worth it. And the other thing, I'm 6'4", I'm tall, and I don't fly on the first class or business class. Maybe one day I will. Um, but I do pay a little bit extra. It's not that much, and maybe $20 or $30 extra. And I buy the aisle. I make sure I sit on the aisle seat.
That would
Uh,
be my luck.
that would be my luck. Yeah, I think I like to sit by the aisle seat, even though the leg room is technically the same. You can, you know, you can stretch out your leg in the aisle, and you can get up a lot easier without moving past someone. So
Yeah.
for $20, it's worth it to me. So I like to get up, and if you've never taken that flight before, make sure that you don't sit there the whole time. I mean, that's probably impossible, but you want to get up every few hours and walk, even if it's just for
It's
a few
stretched.
minutes.
Yeah.
Stretch your legs, get the blood flowing. Oops, sorry. So get up and move around. And
You can exercise on the plane.
here's a little trick. And this isn't, and I'm not talking about being fake by being nice to people. Be genuine, but
Get
you know, be extra nice, make friends with the flight attendants. I always do. And they're they're always, if you're extra friendly to them, I can say, "Hey, can I get an extra Diet Coke or something?" And they're always
Yeah.
giving me extras because
Everything
I'm
you
nice
need
to
to
them.
pay.
Yeah, I'm just very nice to them. I'm
With
waiting for
the
them to
bridge.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? We've talked about that.
John, why subscribe to Filipino Nice, please?
Very cool.
Yeah.
We've talked about the bridge. I don't know if that will ever happen. Probably not. But even if it did happen, that would be a long drive. 8,000 miles is a long ways. So
Yeah, less trips to the bathroom.
drink nothing, less trips. That sounds good in theory, but you want to stay hydrated on those flights. So watch the video, Jeremy, when you propose to Irene. It's nice
Thank you.
in a nice restaurant. Hey, thank you, Mike. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
That if you're interested to know what restaurant that is,
Thank you. Thank
there's
you.
a it. So what's the name of the restaurant? It's called the Rooftop.
Firefly deck.
That's right. So the hotel, and even if you're not staying at the hotel, you can visit that restaurant. It's
Yes.
on top of the Grand. What's the
City
hotel,
Garden
babe?
brand.
City Garden Grand in Makati. City Garden
Yeah.
Grand in Makati. And the restaurant is called
Firefly deck.
Firefly, yeah, and it's really beautiful. It's just the most beautiful view. It's on top of the hotel.
Yeah.
Like I said, you can eat there even if you're not staying there, but
Yes.
it's worth staying there. Yeah, City Garden Grand.
Mm.
It's worth staying there. It's a beautiful hotel, excellent service, 5 star, and in American dollars, it's less than $100.
Yeah.
I usually pay about $60 or $70 US, which is, you know, really incredible for as
Yeah.
nice as it is.
They have nice
So
view and entertaining because they have a live band. Yeah.
yeah, they have a live band
Thank
and
you for subscribing to Filipina Nice.
thank you. Are you planning to retire to the Philippines? Well, I'm going to answer this question kind of two ways. Yes, I am planning on living. We're planning on going back and forth between the U.S. and the Philippines. So, yeah, retiring. I don't plan on retiring in the traditional sense like most people do. Even when I get to the point that I can retire, I will always. My plan is to always do something. Now, it doesn't mean I'll be doing what I'm doing now, but we'll be. I want to be active. I want to
Yeah.
be active. But yeah, so our short term plan right now in the short term is to split our time between the US and Philippines
Half
to do
half.
like half half to do like 90 days in each. Um but as far as just retiring and staying in one place, I'm not sure about that. We will probably have a home base here in the US. We've talked about it a little bit, but we'll probably have a home base here and a home base there, but we'll travel a lot too because we like to travel.
No
So,
man.
but yeah, that's kind of the plan right now. What, babe?
No permanent address.
Yeah, I mean, we'll probably keep a permanent address in the US just to always have a place to come back to.
Yeah.
And I'm from here, so I own my home here. Um, and maybe I'll keep it. I don't know. We'll see. I have a. It's nothing fancy. I'm here right now. It's a condo, but it's nice. It's nice, and I own it. I paid for it outright, and
Nice to have a
you know
own place.
what?
It's nice to have a own place to stay.
Yeah, yeah. So I like it. We might make it into like an Airbnb.
Yeah.
That way we can if you rent
Yes.
it out, that's more of a long term. But if it's an Airbnb, I think you can kind of manage the dates so you
Yeah. The
can
short
block
term.
out times. Yeah, you can do short term rental. So we might do an Airbnb. And my condo's in a very good location here in Tulsa. It's it's right across the street from the big mall here, Woodland Hills Mall.
Mm.
Um, so I'm in a really great location. It's a nice gated community, and
Yes, it's
so
beautiful.
it's an older condo. It's about 42 years old, so it needs some
That's
work.
my plan also.
Yeah. What is your plan?
47.
42.7. What I'm saying, I guess.
Yeah.
So
Half
yeah.
half
So
Philippines, half US.
yeah, half Philippines, half U.S. So um yeah, and that way, I love going to the Philippines, and of course, my fiance is Philippines, so I think we need to go back and forth. And
Hmm.
I kind of like the idea of doing, we're going to do half half, and I kind of like the idea of doing 90 days each instead of 6 months. 6 months. One reason I have family here, I have a daughter, and I don't want to be gone that long at a time. 6 months. That's a long time. 90
Yeah.
days seems more manageable. It's going to be a little harder, a little more expensive to
Vacation
do that,
counts
but
for a lot.
location counts for it. So my tentative plan right now and this could change, is starting next year, but it will probably change a little bit because of our plans with you coming here. But my tentative plan is to do winters in the Philippines. But you
Yeah.
need to experience a winter. You need to experience a real winter, not a
I
fake
want to
bag.
play in the snow.
Yeah, not a fake Baguio winter. Um,
Yeah.
you need to
Very
experience a real
cold.
winter.
Thank you.
So what I'm thinking is like December, my favorite month in the Philippines, because I've been there a lot of different times. I love Christmas in the Philippines. I think it's
Yeah.
beautiful. I love how Filipinos celebrate Christmas. So I love being there in December. So my
Yes.
my tentative plan is December, January, February, and my fiance's birthday is in December too. So
Mm.
December, January, February,
Yeah.
Philippines.
You can have all
Yeah.
4 seasons in a week.
we, hey, I'll go a step further. We can have all 4 seasons in a day here. So
Yeah.
it's, but definitely in a week. I'm kidding. 42.7 and I both have in common. We're both here in Oklahoma. So that's
Yeah.
pretty cool. Um, so March, April, May, US.
March,
Um,
April.
March, April, May, which is a very beautiful time here in the US. So I like that. Then June, July, August, Philippines, then back to the US September, October, November, which is also a beautiful time.
Yeah.
Fall, what?
Fall.
Yeah,
Yes.
in November is Thanksgiving, and I like celebrating Thanksgiving.
It's big in
That's
US Thanksgiving. I permanently moved to Philippines. Most of my relatives have passed, and she would
our
like to
relatives
be
so fast,
closer
and she
to
would like
her.
to be closer to her parents. That's a good plan. Yeah, nothing wrong with that at all.
Permanent.
Always that's a good plan, and that's very good of you to do that for your.
Yeah. She will retire in Philippines. Retired.
Yeah. Always Christmas in the Philippines. I don't know if it's always Christmas in the Philippines, but I will tell you they sure start Christmas a lot sooner than we do. We start
September.
we yeah, we generally start celebrating Christmas after Thanksgiving, which is the last Thursday of November. So
Hmm.
we start like late November, and sometimes, but that's not always true. This is still May.
Yeah, it's Christmas. It's the
But
whole
that's
year
not
Christmas.
but that's not really celebrating. That's called laziness. I just haven't just to be honest
Christmas
about it.
tree still
I
alive.
haven't I haven't put my tree back up yet. I still have my Christmas tree. Let's take a look at it. Do you guys want to see my Christmas? Let's look at my Christmas tree.
You're welcome, Filipina.
Let-
Filipina.
Let's see. Let's see what I have. You know what? I'll plug it in real quick. Actually,
Your white Christmas.
so I still
I'm
so
dreaming of a white Christmas.
and I still have some of my Christmas decorations down here. Every year, my daughter
It's
and I
going to
pick
be
out different
September.
ornaments to put on
Yeah.
the tree. And my favorite one, I have two favorites that I've picked out. My favorite is the globe because I love globes. I'm a big
Yes, that's
traveler with
cool.
globe. So that one's pretty cool. And
Yeah.
then my other favorite is the airplane because I love travel.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that cool? Have you seen that, babe? The airplane?
Yes, of course.
So that's my pretty Christmas tree.
Yeah, you
I'll
need to
turn out.
put more Christmas balls.
Let's turn out the light.
Yes, it's beautiful.
And we put it right next to the fireplace so Santa Claus can get to it very easily.
Yeah,
So we like it.
all of the year.
What, babe?
It's a whole year Christmas. Christmas
Yeah, so
all the whole
I
year.
like maps, of course. There's one of my maps. I have maps everywhere. You guys see my map?
Yeah, cool.
Then, of course, you guys always see this one sitting behind me. I have the map on the wall. I just
Yeah.
love maps. And this map, I put pins on it when I visit different places.
Mm-hmm.
So these are places that I've visited. So I've been to most of the United States, been to Hawaii, been to South America on a missions trip to Bolivia. Then you come all the way over to here.
We still have
I've been
one
to
of the old
I've been to
original trees.
Cambodia.
Really?
Cambodia was my you know I went to Cambodia. That was my first missions trip I did.
Yeah, I know.
Been to Cambodia. I've been to Taipei, Taiwan,
Mm-hmm.
Seoul, South Korea, and of course the Philippines. Mabuhay.
Philippines. Yeah.
And my favorite place to visit is no, I'm kidding.
What?
Philippines, of course.
Philippines. Yeah,
Oh,
42-7 is the same. We still have his Christmas tree.
I, I still have an old aluminum tree from my childhood. Yeah, I have a 30-foot Christmas tree in my backyard that I've never. Oh, a 30 foot. Wow.
Yeah, that's cool. It's
Yeah,
Christmas.
I like Christmas in the Philippines. It's fun. I
Yes, it
like the mall.
started in September.
Thanks, Mike. I like it. It's older. It was a
Yeah.
blessing. It's older and but it works for me. It's a nice condo. It's a 2 bedroom. It works well because I travel a lot and
Mhm.
I don't really like anything big to keep up with. And I just um
Oh, bye-bye ka na
Philip
sis. Maraming salamat. Thank you so much for joining us.
yeah, thank you for joining. Salamat po, ate. Thank
Yeah,
you.
you're a
So
world
yeah, it's
traveler.
it's very it's very comfortable. I bought it 2 years ago, and I was very fortunate. I don't mind sharing with you. It's all public um, knowledge. It's in a nice gated community. It's older. It needs some work
Thank
done
you.
to it. Still needs some work done to it. I bought it for $100,000,
Yeah.
which it's all relative, but here that's a pretty good deal. And it was already when I bought it, it was worth about 120 when I bought it, so I already had $20,000 equity. The people that I had looked at other condos here, and this was the nicest, and I thought it was a mistake, the pricing, because the others were going for higher. But the lady that owned it, it was a one owner. She had lived here for the entire time. So it was just an older lady that lived here. And she worked all the time. My neighbors that's lived here said she was never home. And she worked all the time. And anyway, it was very nice. So when she passed away, and by the way, she passed away right here. Right. No, I'm kidding. I'm just sorry. Bad joke. Bad joke.
Crazy.
No, I'm kidding. Sorry,
You
I'm
will visit
teasing.
you later when you go back
Why
to
are
bed.
is that bad that we're talking about laughing about something? I'm not laughing about her passing away. I'm sorry. I don't want to offend anyone. We're just being silly. But anyway, her kids, I guess, wanted to, um, they inherited it and they just wanted to sell it fast. So there was already a contract on it when I bought it, and there was a contract on it. But when we saw it, my daughter and I both knew this is where we wanted to live. We both felt good about it, and we asked God to help us get it. And then we were disappointed because we found out later that there was a contract on it already, and that contract was anyway. Long story short, we ended up getting it. It didn't. That
Yeah.
person did not get it. She still haunts his condo to this day. No,
Whoa!
no, no, no.
Yes.
The, no.
He got scared. Later,
Yeah.
you go to
No.
on your bed, you can see the eyes popping on the.
Hey. Okay. Let's switch. No. Change the subject. No, I don't. I don't believe in that kind of stuff. But yeah, thank you, man. Um, yeah, it's nice. I feel blessed that I got it. I
Yeah.
wish sometimes I was a little bit more of a handyman, and I'm really not. I wish I because there's a lot of like little things that I need to fix, and I could hire somebody, and I don't mind doing that, and I've done it. But some of the things are probably pretty simple, but I'm not much of a handyman, honestly.
Why? What do you want to
So
fix? I will fix it.
I know they're Filipinos tend to have that gift; they can fix anything.
Yeah. The bomb in my things.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Just
Whoa!
no, just
Yes.
little things. Just little things like a light switch. I mean, something very tiny that's probably very easy. So
Really?
my light switch in my closet broke where it you guys are going to laugh at me, but it's probably like a spring or something. It always stays up instead of down. So
Mhm.
the light stays on.
Really?
So I had to take the light out so it didn't stay on all the time. And I had to I took it out and I taped the light switch down so it wouldn't go up, and so and it's probably an easy fix, but it's just
Yeah.
little things
You
like
need to
that.
remove. Change the switch.
Then I paint one of my rooms, my bathroom,
Yeah.
because it had pink wallpaper up. Nothing wrong with pink. That's just not my favorite color.
Yeah.
and
But you
it,
should have
pink,
removed the paper.
I didn't know I had to remove it. I just painted over it. And well, I tried to remove some of it and it was just really tough to remove. And then I
Yeah.
just got frustrated and I left it up and I painted over. And anyway, I was really enjoying painting. I'm like, oh, this is fun. This is therapeutic. And I'm like, oh, I'm doing such a good job. And then I look at it now and I'm like, that is that is horrible, horrible. So
Yes,
wallpaper
it's
is difficult.
difficult to
Yeah.
remove.
So I removed some of it and then it was just really frustrating. It was hard to remove it and
Sticky.
um it was yeah, and then after I did get it removed and I painted it, it was like uneven. So I just thought I'm just gonna paint over it. And I think it looks pretty smooth, but now you can kind of it's like a lighter color gray and you can see a little bit of the pink behind it. So
You can see the shadow of the pink.
yeah. So but maybe it adds a little personality to it. I don't know.
You need to
I
repaint it.
I just had to get rid of that pink wallpaper.
Yeah.
So
The
I
paper is good and intact. They make a sealer primer. Oh,
let's see. Okay, cool. I just it's hard to feel like a manly man when you have pink wallpaper. So,
hey, you need to learn.
yeah. But anyway, yeah, life is good.
Yeah.
So we have a lot to be thankful for, a lot
Yes.
to be grateful for. So Monday is our next show, Monday, May 26th,
Yes.
and it's also Memorial Day here in the United States.
Yes, we are.
And if you are a veteran, I don't know if any of you all are veterans that are watching, but if you
Mike
are,
is,
Mike is, right?
yeah, Mike.
Mike, yes, that's right. Mike, thank you for your service. And if anyone else is watching, we thank you for your service. And my birthday happens to be on Veterans Day.
Yeah,
So we're celebrating
very good.
Veterans Day and my birthday. So we're going to do our next show on May 26th. It'll be around, let's say around 10 a.m. We'll just say around 10 a.m. Central Time. We'll post it in case we change it. So that'll be,
Yeah,
is that going to be too late for you, babe? That's like 11 p.m. Philippines.
that's all right.
Yeah, because your normal bedtime is around 4 a.m. So that's not too
Four
bad.
to five.
4 to 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll probably do it around 10 a.m. Central Time.
Made
I
in
just
the
sent you both on
Philippines. I
Messenger
will check
a
on that,
movie.
Mike.
Oh, cool. A movie being made in the Philippines. We'll check that out. Thank you.
Yeah.
So please join us if you guys are available.
I'm trying to remember.
Um,
Yes.
yeah, please join us May 26th. We would, it's been clinically proven that people who have more birthdays. That's funny. I like that. That that's a joke, babe. You get
Yeah.
it?
Yeah. Yeah.
People
Yeah.
who have more birthdays live longer. I like it.
Yes.
I'm a big believer in celebrating birthdays. Some people act like, oh, it's just another day. No, celebrate it. We only get so many, and life is such a gift from God. It really is.
Yeah.
Um, if you don't believe me, Google on your own, Google what the odds are. Just Google what the odds are of even being born. What the odds are of even being born. Have
Huh?
you done this? The odds of being born. Google that. It's like in the trillions. The odds of you being born, it shows you how precious life is. Air Force Veteran Memorial Day is a day of remembering our fallen. Yeah, we
One
are
in four
thankful.
hundred trillion.
Yeah, the odds of being born is 1 in 400 trillion. So to not celebrate, to me, to not celebrate your birthday is almost an insult to God, I think. I don't think he gets mad. No, I'm not saying that God gets mad like you're insulting him,
Yeah.
but we should celebrate our birthday because he gave us life, and
Yes.
it's such a gift that we're even born and that we're alive.
It's like
So
a
I think,
Thanksgiving Day, personally.
yeah, so I think that it honors God to celebrate our birthday and to thank him for
Yeah.
life. And instead of just acting like it's just another day, and like some people act like it's no big deal. No, it is a big deal
Yeah.
because God gave us life, and um, he gave us our birthday. So I think we should
How
celebrate.
can
So we're
someone
gonna have a
do
big celebration with cake. 42 7's going to make cheesecake for me and bring it to Tulsa. No.
Yeah, cheesecake.
How did someone come up with that math? That's a good question. Okay. Maybe the math. I don't know if the math is accurate or
No problem.
it. Jeremy, an early blessed happy birthday. Thank you, sir. I
Thank you.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's a good question. Who knows if it's completely accurate, and maybe it's not. But let's just say, let's say it's not completely accurate, and it may or may not be, but the odds are still very, very against you of even being born. I mean, that is scientifically proven. So the fact that you are living, breathing on this earth is a gift from God. And um, you know, so I think we should celebrate. We should celebrate the life that God has given us.
Yes, thanks God.
So anyway, we'll wrap it up here, guys. We thank you so
Yeah,
much. We love
getting
you guys.
late.
Thank you for joining us. We
Yeah,
appreciate you.
thank
We'll be
you.
back. We'll be back Monday. Actually, we'll be back Sunday.
Sunday.
Well, are we going to do Sunday since we're going to do Monday? We'll do both.
We'll do both. It's okay. We can do it short on
Yeah,
Sunday.
we'll do it. We'll probably just do a short Sunday, and
Yeah.
or maybe a short Monday. I'm not sure, but we'll be back Sunday and Monday. So
Yes.
Sunday night US, Sunday night US, um,
Yeah.
and then we'll do Monday morning US. So back to back. Thank you
Yeah.
for joining.
Thank
Appreciate
you,
you
guys.
guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
See
See
you.
you again
See you
Sunday.
soon.
Yeah. Bye. Oh, please, you're the ace. Thank you so much. 24-hour stream starting Sunday and then whoa, yeah, that could be yes, it's a good idea. Thank you so much, Mike and 427 John. Thank you, thank you. See you again on our next live. Bye bye. Bye, John. Thank you.